All right, this is John Coda with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you, and where I am today, I'm here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here for a very important reason. One of my favorite events of the entire year is actually taking place in Las Vegas right now. Unfortunately, Las Vegas is one of the most unhealthy cities in the entire United States. But this is not just happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's happening everywhere around the country where people are literally eating fast food, junk foods. I mean, here in Vegas, you got unlimited, all you could eat buffets, where it encourages actually gorging yourself on maybe not the healthiest foods. But this does not need to happen. So I'm glad I'm gonna share with you guys today the Health, Happiness, Healing event here that takes place every June, which its mission of the Health, Happiness, Healing event to not only bring you health and healing, but also happiness, and not only through diet and lifestyle, but also other things you can do in your life to get healthy. So in any case, let's get away from this tourist area and go to the Health, Happiness, Healing event and show you guys more about it, and more importantly, share some tips with you guys from some of the speakers that are speaking at this year's event, since you guys were not able to be here. I do encourage you guys to check the Health, Healing, Happiness website. I'll put a link down below. Mark your calendar for next year so you guys can be here too. So now I'm here at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino, and this is the location of the Health, Happiness, and Healing event for the last several years. This is their 5th year that they've been doing this conference here in Las Vegas, so I'm glad that this organization is putting on this health conference in Vegas, because there needs to be more of this kind of stuff, and in my opinion, it needs to be more well attended. So if you guys are watching this video and you guys live in Vegas, you want to definitely come out to next year's event that they'll be having. It's really cool. And stay tuned for you guys that are local. Stay tuned for the end of this video for some local resources, so you don't have to wait for one of these events, so you can start eating healthier today. Any case, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into the Tuscany, go into the conference center, and share with you guys this year's event. So now I'm inside the Tuscany Hotel, inside the conference area, and this is where the Health, Healing, and Happiness event is taking place here in 2016. This year it's actually June 10th to the 12th, so this is basically starts on a Friday night. They have a small intro on Friday night, and then the main event is actually Saturday and Sunday, so 2 solid days from like 8 o'clock to like 7 o'clock at night. You're gonna be here all day, so you're gonna wanna definitely fuel up and have tons of energy. Now guys can come for 1 or 2 days. I would encourage you guys to come for the full 2 days. And yeah, what I'm gonna do now is actually get registered, and then we're gonna go ahead and take you guys around. These are just some of the speakers here, famous speakers such as Dr. Joel Fuhrman, Dr. Alan Goldhammer, Dr. John McDougall, and a whole bunch of other people that have been living a healthy and promoting a healthy lifestyle for many years now. There's 2 main areas of this conference, of course. There's a big area with different vendor booths and healthy products, and then there's like the main speaking hall. So those are the 2 main areas, and then there's also plenty of places to hang out and chat and meet other people into this similar lifestyle. So next, I think we're going to go ahead and head into the vendor area and show you guys what that looks like in there, and some of my favorite vendors this year. So now I'm in the vendor hall here at the Health, Healing, and Happiness event, and there's probably over 6 dozen different vendors selling and offering all kinds of healthy products. So I don't know, healthy sheets, supplements, books, information, devices to help you heal, and all other kind of stuff. So you guys missed it, you're not here, but come out next year. Actually, one of the cool things is the vendor area is actually free to attend, even if you don't pay to come to the event. You can just come in the vendor area, you just can't go and see the talk. So that's really cool, and that's something that I think should be promoted a bit more, so that more people could get out to the vendors, support them, and more people could learn about this healthy lifestyle. So anyways, it's pretty busy here at the Health, Healing, and Happiness. What I want to do next for you guys is actually take you guys around to some of my favorite booths here at the event. So one of my favorite vendors here at the event today is the Whole Way Home, and this is their little modest table here. And the Whole Way Home is a place in Las Vegas you can come for long-term stays for people that are vegetarian, vegan, raw foods, and you could live in Vegas and actually get coaching. It's kind of like a long-term stay hotel, but they don't do short-term stuff. They do, they focus on long-term stuff. So that's really cool. I've been there. It's definitely a nice place. They have all kinds of educational books and information, and actually fun games, and like infrared saunas, it's definitely a cool place if you're going to be coming to Vegas for a bit. But anyways, here at their table today, they're also offering a few things, including a really awesome recipe book that actually you've seen for the first time. It's Eat Like Eve, Irresistible Recipes for Nude Food, Gluten-Free, Dairy-Free, and Vegan, Living Fun Raw Food Stuff. And the reason why I like this book is, check it out. These recipes are some of the simplest I've seen. I mean, just in this one page, it's like you see the picture, you see the ingredients, and you see the simple instructions on how easy it is. You know, if you guys aren't here to get this book, it is available on Amazon.com. But yeah, they have really good ingredients. You know, here's one for spicy peanut sauce. Looks pretty good to me. It's kind of getting me hungry. Speaking of hunger, the whole way home, they also make these guys. Rocky Mountain High brownies. Now these won't get you high. There's no cannabis in there or anything like that. But there's probably some of the best raw heirloom cacao. Or some people might call it crackow. I don't often indulge in cacao, but hey, I'm at an expo today and this is a treat for me, and I'm gonna let you guys try it. I'm gonna try it and let you guys know how it is. I think chocolate, you know, as they promote it at the Whole House, is a drug. And if we know it's a drug and we're using it as a drug, that's fine. I don't think it's a health food by any means, and we shouldn't necessarily eat it every day for our antioxidants. I think there's plenty of other antioxidants that are way better than chocolate. But you know, it could be a transitional food for some of you guys that are still eating Snickers bars. I would definitely agree that this is a lot better than a Snickers bar, but I would also agree that even, you know, eating fresh fruit would be better than a brownie or a Snickers bar. All right, let's go ahead and try this one. Let's see how it tastes. It's got the hemp seeds on the top for the essential fats and the walnuts, more good essential fats in there. That's some delicious chocolate. Got to come out, Whole Way House, get some when you stay there. So you can learn more about the Whole Way Home by visiting the website at wholewayhome.com. That's WHOLEWAYHOME.com. So another one of my favorite booths here at this event this year is actually the booth of vegan bodybuilding and Robert Cheeke. And Robert's been a friend of mine actually for quite a long time. I've known that dude forever, since he was still eating like processed vegan junk foods. I've known Robert. Finally, he's coming around to be eating more plant-based whole food diet. So I really am liking that a lot. And his book here, Shred It, can help you guys, you know, burn fat and gain muscle on a plant-based whole foods diet. And stay tuned. Be sure to click the subscribe button right down below. Me and Robert are going to be on a future episode where I specifically talk to Robert about protein and actually how you can get too much protein, yes, even on a vegan diet. But yeah, I highly recommend Robert and his books. He's very methodical and he does what he does quite well, and he proves that you can be strong and be vegan at the same time. Yeah, you can check him out at veganbodybuilding.com if you're not here to talk to him personally, because his booth, it's like every time he's here, he's mobbed. Just for me to talk to him, I have to wait in line. So now we're at another one of my favorite vendors, and probably the last one I'll get to share with you guys today since I'm running out of time. And this is actually the vendor Chef Cheeke. And Chef Cheeke has actually written over 20 books. He has DVDs. He's an awesome raw and vegan chef. And the reason why I like his booth as well as a lot of other people today is because he has free raw vegan food samples. So some of it's raw, all of it's vegan, and from the feedback from everybody hanging out at his booth, it's all super delicious. So Cheeke,
yes,
all these years you've been doing a raw vegan lifestyle. What's one tip you want to give to all my viewers today, man?
Well, and this is, we're doing about 97% raw, and John is correct. There are distinctions, and you need to know the distinctions. But the main thing I say to people, this is your journey, and these journeys have to be individuated. Not all of us are at any given stage. The key about it is to always encourage people to know, be aware of what you're putting in your body and your food. Because like a Mercedes-Benz, you're just not going to put anything inside a Mercedes-Benz. You're going to put the right oil.
Yeah, I ain't going to put no veganase in there.
And you're going to clean the Mercedes-Benz inside and out. Unless veganase is what you do, then use your veganase with intelligence. Because if you went out on the store shelves and picked out 12 brands of veganase, some of them are disgusting. and some of them are worthy of moving people forward.
I agree. Depending on where you're at. Yeah.
It's like the whole oils debate. You're hearing this debate about oil, and this is getting a little furious around here. Oil or no oil? It's not that simple.
No oil.
It's not that simple. There are a spectrum of oils. I'm an oily person. My body creates oils and juices, etc. So plants create oils for specific reasons. We extract our essential fatty acids from plant-based fats from which oils are extracted. Some of the oils are extracted with hexane, a deadly toxic poison. Nothing good can come out of that. So, you know, in the background, and I'm not going to deal on this now, there's a bit of a furor when about 4 leading scientists are telling everybody about the problems with extracted vegetable oils, but the people don't understand the complexity of it. So they lean over my table. Has it got oil in it? Has it got oil in it? I say, well, 2 years ago, you were talking about paleo. 2 years before that was, are there carbs in it? Carbs in it? 2 years ago, everybody's saying, well, how does this work with Atkinsite? I don't want to hear these fads. Give the people the whole spectrum of knowledge and then tell them, you make your decisions based upon knowing your body, knowing how bodies work, and also knowing that ultimately you are in this mission to be healthy, happy, live long, and buy my new book.
So, Cheeke, one tip to be healthy for everybody out there. What's one tip to be healthy?
One tip to be healthy, obviously it all begins with the breath and water. At death, or as we age, our water content of our body starts to decline, and the geriatric diseases accompany that decline in hydration. At death, the number one symptom most people suffer is severe dehydration. So delay the aging process, delay the process of your body. Aging is good, but getting old is not good. Aging is what makes wine fine, makes cheese fine for those who drink wine.
And you so fine.
That's right. At age 60?
Yeah, this guy's 60. Check him out.
Aging is a beautiful thing because it accompanies wisdom. But getting old means that you're undergoing senescence. Your body's starting to go into decaying and not replacing and repairing. So hydrate yourself. Study. Find a good person to study. John is one of our favorites because he is so consistent on the front edge. Now we just need to see John make some babies to back it up. 360 degrees of life. I'm so proud of you, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right, respect.
Yeah, man, definitely would encourage you guys to stay hydrated, whether you're going to be drinking some good purified water or eating like I like to do, you know, getting your water from the foods, the fruits and the vegetables, high water content. So, Cheeke, if anyone wants to learn more about you, watch your videos online, buy your books, what's your website?
I want them to go to livingsuperfood.com. You'll see my brand new book. It's 3 days out. This is John's copy right here.
Thank you, Cheeke.
Thank you, John. You've done so much work. Congratulations on all your work. It's really good.
Awesome.
livingsuperfood.com, where we say food is nature's most perfect medicine. We both agree. So let your food be your medicine. We both agree. And then I say medicine ain't never tasted like this. And John brought up a jackfruit yesterday. People tasted it and they said, that's interesting. I tasted it. I said, John, that was off the chain. So listen to this,
my
man.
food's better than Cheeke's. No, because it's nature's food. It ain't even my food.
Hey, it's all about food. But this is your journey.
So now it's lunchtime here at Health, Healing, and Happiness. As you guys can see, here's the buffet lunch, and this is optional that you could get when you come to the conference here. And the cool thing about the lunch here at the conference is that is all based around the teachings at the conference. So they're not going to feed you stuff that's not healthy. So this is salt, oil, and sugar-free, and it is one amazing spread. They have all kinds of different stuff. I think what I want to do next is actually go ahead and take you guys up on a close-up of all the different foods here. So yeah, you're gonna eat all plant-based, whole foods, really delicious. Now there's not a whole lot of raw options, so if you are into raw foods, you might want to bring your own stuff like I did today. All right, so here at Health, Healing, Happiness, they also provide a catered lunch that is additional, and it looks great. Just let's see, like fresh fruit, pita bread. This is all SOS free. They got veggie kebabs. What's this one? Vegetable mango stir fry. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Curried potatoes, rice, of course. Don't forget the beans over there, and lots of guacamole, hummus, nice big vegetable plates, and all kinds of delicious salads, Thai salad, and standard salads, and yeah, lots of people waiting in line to eat. So now we're in the main area of the health, healing, and happiness event, and this is the presentation area. And every hour there's a new presenter up, and during the day there's probably like 8 different presenters that present during the day. Right now Dr. Joel Fuhrman is giving his presentation, and I'm missing it, so I'm gonna head over there and listen in, and this is what you guys are missing from not being here. Every year there's a whole different selection of presenters presenting all kinds of information so you guys could be healthier, and happier, and heal.
When you eat vegetables, especially green vegetables, and nuts and seeds like walnuts, and flax seeds and pistachio nuts, it enables that elasticity to come back again. It can restore intravascular elasticity. It can help your body build back and regain the youthful functioning of your blood vessels.
So I just got out of Dr. Fuhrman's talk, and it was amazing. What I'm going to try to do for you guys is actually get Dr. Fuhrman to sit down with me and do an interview with him. So be sure to click that subscribe button right down below to be notified of my new and upcoming episodes I have coming out, and hopefully I'll have one with Dr. Fuhrman in it real soon. What I want to do next for you guys is actually try to maybe grab a couple of the speakers that spoke here to share with you guys some of their tips and some of the things that you may have missed if you didn't come to this year's event. So now I'm here with one of the many speakers at this year's event, Robert Cheeke, and I've known Robert for many years now, and he's going to share with you guys some tips and things that he presented at this year's event since you were not able to make it this year. But be sure to mark your calendars for next year. So Robert, what would you like to share with the viewers today that they missed because they weren't able to be here to get them to lead a healthier, happier, more healthful life?
Sure, absolutely. So I'm back at the Health, Healing, and Happiness Conference for, I think, the 3rd or 4th consecutive year.
Yeah, you've been coming in a while.
We've been doing interviews every year, I think,
Yeah.
at least the last 3 years. So today I talked about setting achievable goals, burning fat, and building muscle on a whole food, plant-based diet. Basically, the idea that a lot of us want 100% return on a 40% effort. You know, just understanding how to eat the right foods for efficiency, for nutrient density, and for overall health, and combine that with a consistent exercise schedule designed to get yourself into an efficient fat burning zone or an effective muscle building zone. And I think that most people have these goals, and we set New Year's resolutions, but we often fall short because we're eating the wrong kind of foods, or we don't exercise at the right time in relation to what our goals are. Combining meals before or after exercise in the wrong way. And so that's what I talked about today. Basically, nutrient density and high net gain return on investment nutrition, and exercises you can do anywhere, anytime, to create a consistent schedule that allows for adaptation, improvement, and success to follow, with the idea that everything compounds. That you miss too many days in a row, you're not going to improve. You're not going to adapt, whether that's running or lifting weights. And that goes the same with eating. You know, if we eat poorly too many days in a row, we're not going to improve, we're not going to adapt, and we're not going to feel that benefit as we would if we were just consistent every day.
Yeah, consistency is super important. So Robert, we don't have time to like fit in your whole almost 1 hour talk here today, but why don't we go into the diet portion, since that's really important. I mean, you guys know how to exercise, man. Go out for a run, a walk, a jog, get some aerobic activity, get some muscle building activity. But what do you recommend for diet these days, Robert, for those of you guys that may have never, ventured into eating healthfully?
Yeah, in general, I recommend a high carbohydrate, whole food, plant-based diet, low in protein, low in fat. Basically, the kind of diet that's going to provide you with the most vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, nitric oxide, water, and fiber, and that's plant-based whole foods. No special emphasis on protein, no protein powders, no protein supplements, no high-protein foods like tofu, tempeh, but just real food. Food that you can grow yourself, or food that you can get locally, food that's going to provide real nourishment, and that's how we get energy. What are the 2 most common reasons we don't exercise? I don't have time, I don't have energy. We all have 1,440 minutes in a day, so the time thing is really a non-factor. That's something that we all equally share. We have the same amount. But the energy thing, because we often eat food that sucks energy from us, processed foods, or we overeat or undereat and we're too hungry, we're too tired, we're too full, and we don't make it happen. So I talk about just eating throughout the day healthy foods that you enjoy, from the plant-based world, and you have natural fuel to go through your workout on a consistent basis, and you'll naturally adapt and get faster, stronger, bigger, more functional, whatever your goal is. You can set that for yourself, and the plant-based whole food diet will support that.
Great. So would you say that fruits and vegetables are probably some of the most important foods that people can eat on a plant-based whole foods diet?
Absolutely. In fact, that is my fuel before a workout. I mean, I think fruit is one of the best things you can possibly eat for quick carbohydrate fuel that's easily digested, assimilated, and provides you with energy right away. And I eat fruit right before a workout, often during a workout too, to get a boost of energy. I eat fruit during a workout, and of course, vegetables of all kinds, leafy green vegetables, dark green vegetables, complex carbohydrate, starchy vegetables, potatoes, yams, sweet potatoes, the whole thing. Some provide more calories than others, more energy than others, and it's understanding that combination and eating some 2 hours before a workout and some 2 minutes before a workout. Some are going to be easier on the stomach and provide more energy, like fruit right before, and things like maybe oats and potatoes and yams a couple hours before.
Awesome. So Robert, if somebody wants to learn more about you, your work, what you're doing, and more information about eating a plant-based diet, rich in whole foods, and being as built as you are, how can they do that?
We're on veganbodybuilding.com, established 2002, which makes it just about 15 years now. So we're just about 15 years online with veganbodybuilding.com. So check us out there. I've also got a book, Shred It, which is a fantastic book all about burning fat and building muscle on a whole food plant-based diet.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely I would recommend that book for you guys as well. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
All right. So Robert was just one of the over dozen different presenters at this year's event, and that's where really this event shines, is the education and the support you're going to get from, people that have been living this lifestyle for a long time to share with you guys what works. I mean, Robert's like the bodybuilding expert if you want to do it plant-based. I mean, he is ripped. He's like more muscular than anybody I know. He has very little body fat. And there's doctors here that will teach you guys how to disease-proof yourself and how to eat the healthiest diet. There's so much knowledge and information here. It's just completely insane. I would encourage you guys to come out and mark your calendars for next year's event, to be here, to be able to speak with these people directly and get your specific questions answered. The other part of this event that's amazing is the community. All the people in the local community and people from all over come together, and we could, you could meet friends and meet people that are going to support you in your journey, because unfortunately at this point in time, people doing this kind of lifestyle are outcasts. We're living the healthiest lifestyle, but we're the minority, unfortunately, because most people are eating standard American diet, which is just basically junk food, So for those of you guys that live in Las Vegas, I would recommend one of my best resources in Las Vegas for keeping up to date with different talks and presentations going on throughout the year. Besides just this particular event, it's the Raw Foods Meetup group in Las Vegas. So go to meetup.com and search for Raw Foods Las Vegas. You'll find the Raw Foods Meetup group. Be sure to join that, and you'll get notified of events that happens here in the Las Vegas Valley. All my events that I give, I try to give a talk once a month. I post there, as well as many other presenters and people teaching in the local area and traveling in Las Vegas to share with you guys this valuable knowledge about a whole food, plant-rich diet. So in summary, I really enjoyed this year's health, healing, and happiness event, and I want to encourage you guys to come out in future years. I mean, this is one of the top rate events. I mean, it's just in a really nice hotel, really nice situation. Parking's free, food's great. Bring your own food if you're on a special diet. But the food here they serve, as I showed you guys earlier, was magnificent. I got a lot of feedback from people that were attending, and they really love the food here. So yeah, definitely I would encourage you guys to visit this event, best event in Las Vegas if you are into health, for sure. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like this video. Be sure to come out in future years and make videos for you guys sharing what you guys missed. Also be sure to click that subscribe button right down below for my new episodes coming out every 5 to 7 days. You'll be notified of them. I have an episode coming out with Robert Cheeke and Dr. Fuhrman, which I'm really looking forward to, and you guys should too. Also be sure to check my past episodes. My past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. Even if it's not the time of year when this event's going on, my YouTube videos have a wealth of knowledge so that you guys could eat a healthy, whole, plant-rich diet. So once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best. All right, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you, and what we're gonna do today on this episode is have another one of my famous compilation videos where I interview over a dozen of my friends, long-term raw foodists, people